Hey everyone, Happy New Year. I know we're already into the first week of the new year, and I know for me, I've already experienced a snowmageddon of 4 great days of being enjoying the snow, the gift of snow that really hasn't blanketed the Maryland and Washington D.C. area for a few years like this. For those that are just hopping on to our BLL Live, this is Jackie Cooper with Blockchain Legal Institute, as well as the Maryland Blockchain Association. And I have my co-hostess, Patrina. Patrina, why don't you go ahead and introduce in case someone's new to our conversations?
Hello, my name is Patrina Pelton Smith. I am the CEO and principal consultant of the Business of Charity. We're not in Maryland, we're actually in Houston. So we're a little warmer. There's no snow on the ground here yet, although I hear that there may be tale of snow for us here. But what we do, we are a consultancy working with small businesses and nonprofits there, working with them on grants, formation, executive coaching, and fundraising. So, if you have not had an opportunity to connect with us in the past, this is a great time for you to go back and take a look at some of our previous lives so you can learn even more about things that we do. So, yeah, but I think your snow did affect us because I was actually working with a client on a SAM registration, of course, SAM System for Award Management. If you're looking for a grant and it's a federal grant, state grant, actually any type of government money, you have to be registered with SAM. And so I was updating one with a client and it kept kicking her out. And so after I thought about it, I was like, wait a moment, this is in DC. Maybe DC is having some issues, and that's the reason why we can't get anything done. And then I reviewed it, researched it, and saw the storm came right over y'all.
Yeah,
Yeah. So,
yeah, we definitely had a storm, but it was fun. So there's been a lot going on, and I think today I'm going to share screen just because it's going to help me out from talking points and that type of thing. So for everyone who's looking at this, I'm sharing the Maryland Blockchain Association screen, and feel free to kind of go over to marylandblockchainassociation.org. But why I'm sharing this screen is because of some really exciting news. I know I shared with you, Patrina, before.
mhm.
Um, the Blockchain Legal Institute and the Maryland Blockchain Association actually is going to be hosting a hackathon, a legal tech hackathon. We have bounties that are being gifted to us, and we're going to be doing more major announcements about the protocols and that type of thing. But we're going to start taking registration as soon as we get it onto some of the hackathon platforms. The date when it's going to get started will be in August, and it's going to run through December. Really excited about this BLI Legal Hackathon. Very unique, and it will also be red tech and other commercial applications. So that's really exciting. The other exciting news that I want to share with everyone is also the Blockchain Center. We have officially kicked it off. And the Maryland Blockchain Association is actually in partnership with Capital Technology University, and that's there'll be more press around that next week. But what that means is that Maryland Blockchain Association actually now has a location whenever we want to do an in-person event up in Maryland and the Laurel area. We have access to a conference room and also an auditorium that will host about 350 people. So going back to the hackathon, that's going to be virtual, so it's going to be global. We have individuals who are, all over the world, and so that the hackathon will be virtual, but there will be some in-person mentoring that will be going on, possibly at Capital Tech University. So I'm really excited about that. So definitely, I want to remind everyone, we do have a monthly Maryland Blockchain Association meetup that is on Meetup, and you can just go to the website and sign up, and we have speakers throughout the year. So a lot of great things happening in Maryland. In fact, yesterday I learned by watching the news that Bowie State University, which is over 160 years old here in Prince George's County, actually, they have an IoT graduate program,
Oh,
which
nice.
is, yes. So I, did a media post about that. And why that is even so more exciting to me is
Mhm.
because, and in January, let me see if I can get this up and share. On January 28th, we actually have an event that is actually happening virtually that is all about smart agriculture. And so, again, you'll be able to, I'll put the registration in the blog below, but you'll be able to, it's all about smart agriculture, IoT, blockchain, Bitcoin, and AI. And it's January 28th at 6:30 to 7:30. And so again, the Virginia Blockchain Association, IoT Sandbox, from Ohio. We have, different people speaking. So we are very excited about this. So again, innovative tech, it's
Mhm.
happening in Maryland, it's happening all over. And it's funny. People don't always think about this because they don't see media around it. And when they don't see media, they think, oh, it's, just not happening at all.
Right.
So, talking about media, I wasn't sure if I had shared before, but possibly not. The Blockchain Legal Institute actually has a new homepage that is all about
Oh,
media.
that's
I
right.
know.
Yes.
I am so excited. Now we still have our library for sure. And we're definitely doing our summits. In fact, the next summit, which is in March, is all about sandboxes, SROs, and economic zones. And I have some, oh my gosh, some of the speakers I can't say right now, but you actually, everyone who's listening, you know them. They are prominent. And I am super excited to be sharing the news as soon as I get permission release to share, because I'm just privileged and honored to be talking and interviewing them. So they are they're both prominent women in the space as well as men. So really excited about this. But anyway, continuing on. So if you hop over to our new homepage, you're going to see, for example, Crypto Power Shuffle in Indonesia hits a speed bump because they are racing against time to have certain legislation passed to be in compliance with other things that are happening around the world.
Okay.
Saw a news post about blockchain and Walmart and
Wow.
how, again, we know that supply chain can really support preventing foodborne illnesses. And then there was another post that we saw. Again, this is almost every day we're posting, and so you kind of go through the feed. But how AI is helping with medical devices, and then again, there's different AI agents, that are being, people are enjoying from the trading perspective. So we have a variety of things. So I'm just going to keep scrolling down. So this is our BLI community that's growing. And then we are still doing our Digital Asset Regulatory Authority events. And we have a virtual event that's coming up dealing with, for law enforcement and compliance and you name it. That's going to be in June, but we'll talk more about that. So
That is interesting.
yeah, Blockchain Legal Institute is now all about news.
Yes.
And we're really and also about education. We're doing
Mhm.
these educational virtual events. And one last thing I don't want to forget is continuing legal education. In fact, I just spoke with a continuing legal education platform, and we're in discussions right now that the classes that I will be developing through BLI and those, like yourself, who have participated, will be officially CLE certified, not just self-studied. And that's
Oh,
huge
nice.
because
Okay.
when that partnership goes through, that means that they will actually do the underwriting for all 50 states, which
Oh,
is
perfect.
phenomenal. So without saying the name until we actually have finalized it, I'm very
Right?
excited about that. So that's definitely something coming up. Uh, I I want to let you share some news on your side because I've been doing the primary talking here. So share a bit more about what's going on your side.
So, a couple of things. First, we are doing for those who are interested in learning how to manage and even launch a nonprofit organization. BOC Bootcamp kicks off tomorrow. But don't think, oh, it's too late. We have classes that will run all through the year. Matter of fact, you can go to the website today and still join us for tomorrow. Or you can join us because it is every second and fourth Saturday for the spring and the fall sessions. And in the summer, I'm going to do them in the evenings on Tuesday. So you can see all of that on the website. But definitely jump in, because not only do we talk about that piece of it, we start out talking about launching, compliance, we go all the way out to grant writing. And so if it's something that you are interested in learning how to do for your nonprofit, and don't think, because a lot of people are like, oh, my nonprofit has been here for 20 years. I will tell you, about 30 to 40% of my clients are older nonprofits, but they want to move them in a different direction. They want to leverage them up. And we've been very blessed and fortunate to be able to help them do that. So again, website, www.businessofcharity.com, businessofcharity.com. There on the screen, you can see it as well. And so, come learn more and be happy for you to take a look around. You can see some of the things that we offer. And then right before Christmas, we had a conversation with Jack Nagosian. I think I'm saying his name right. Okay. With Arise. And I just have to say, I was totally blown away learning about another way for nonprofits and small businesses and general investors. Again, we are not giving you investment advice at all. We are telling you to go do your due diligence, but this looks really promising for organizations, individuals, and businesses who are interested in not only fundraising using someone else's cryptocurrency, but in generating revenue and funds through your own coin. So look out for that interview to come out. And so you will be so amazed at what is available for you. Matter of fact, I was so amazed that I was like, I think I have people who you can talk to like today. It was a really great conversation.
It definitely was a great conversation. And, tied to that, in the next, probably middle of February, you'll be, for those that would like to learn more, BLI is going to be actually publishing an ebook called The Crypto Blockchain DeFi Conversations, connected with the cruise, and that Jack was also a part of, and Patrina as well. And the whole purpose is to kind of talk about stable coins, talk about Web3, all the various things, AI, you name it, different people are contributing articles based upon their businesses and their knowledge base. And it's definitely going to be an interesting read. And Blockchain Legal Institute will do that twice a year. So that way different individuals who want to contribute and get published and share their thoughts on trends and things like that can. I know it doesn't feel like it's getting close, but another event that you and I are co-hosting is on March 1st, which is Saturday.
1st. It's going to be sooner than later, y'all. We're already halfway through January.
Yeah. So I know. Don't even. I can't even think about it. But before I get distracted, let me keep talking about this conversation. So part 2 of Show Me the Money, Navigating the Grant Maze, Tips, Tricks, and Tools. And Patrina and I were just talking prior to getting on that I have not been as diligent at looking at the grants that she has sent me for the nonprofit that I'm managing. And so that's something that, I'm going to have to kind of put on my radar for this weekend. So, but again, there's a lot of money out there and you just have to know where to look. And
Absolutely.
So, you definitely, we have created these class series so that way the research is being done for you. And that's part of the challenge is how do you manage your time?
And how to use the tools.
Yeah, use the tools. Definitely. So just go over to the Eventbrite for Blockchain Legal Institute. You'll be able to see all the various classes that we're doing. Gosh, it's almost the 15 minutes.
I know, it's 15 minutes. It doesn't take long.
It does not take long. So some fast news updates. So I don't forget, the BLI team will be on the move again. We're going down to Miami to WAGMI, which is part of the Miami Blockchain Week. We're going to be doing interviews there. I'm really super excited about being able to go to that event and to meet their speakers, as well as the people who are organizing that event, to show, the current events that is happening within our community. And then right after that, well, not so right after, but in February, we're going to be heading down to ETH Denver, participating in their hackathon, and also hopefully getting confirmation about speaking there. But for everyone who's listening, if you have a question or need help, definitely reach out to Patrina or myself. We're here as resources, and
Absolutely.
I know next week we're gonna have some more exciting news. I mean, each week it's a whirlwind. I don't know where to start or where to stop.
And that is no exaggeration, because I don't know about you all, but it didn't feel like, some people took a Christmas break. It never really stopped for me. So, yeah, has been a whirlwind of things that are happening. So, you know what? We're here. Come pick our brains. We're happy to answer any questions you all may have.
One last thing, and then I will definitely have a sign off. This week, I had shared that the Blockchain Legal Institute, our channel on Roku, is going live, and I got word that they are in the process of working on that. So hopefully next week I'll have the link that I can share with everyone, so that way you can start to see the videos that we're doing with BLL Live actually on Roku. So that is super exciting, and there'll be more news for the Global Summit and everything else. So anyway, Patrina, always great to see you. And
you too.
Yeah, so everyone enjoy. It's going to be a phenomenal year, and everyone have a great day.
All right. Stay warm, everyone.